Some pick six for week 9. What do we have this week in our pick six, Zach?
All right, we'll start out with Alabama. Alabama's a 32.5-point favorite at home against Arkansas. They're 3-4 against the spread so far this year. With that big number and the questions on offense, I'm gonna stick with Arkansas to cover the 32.5.
Yeah, Alabama bit me last week, but I think Mac Jones with a week to prepare against a really bad Arkansas team. I think Alabama still covers. They still have plenty of talent on offense. I think they cover this one.
All right, we got LSU is an 11.5-point favorite at home against Auburn.
Yeah, so the last time Auburn had a big SEC game on the road, I thought Auburn was an easy cover, and they were not. So I don't really know where to go on this one. My heart says Auburn, my head says LSU. I really don't know if Auburn has the offense to keep up with LSU. I know they have the defense to kind of contain them a little bit, but LSU's offense is so good. I just think Auburn's offense is going to have to score 30 points in Death Valley with a freshman quarterback who has struggled in these spots in the past. I want to go Auburn so badly here. 11.5 is kind of a lot. Oh, I'll go Auburn. I don't want to though, but I'll go Auburn.
Yeah, I'm actually going to take Auburn too. I think this is the best defense LSU has played. Like I said, I give the edge to Auburn over Florida. I just think 11.5 points in this series. You don't see many blowouts in this series, and I just think Auburn can do enough to keep it at least within the number. I don't know if they could I don't know if it'll be enough to win the game. Again, definitely a worry with the freshman quarterback playing there, but Anthony Schwartz is back fully healthy. It seems like he's gonna have to wear that brace anymore. So I think they can find at least some success. LSU's defense has been quite as good as it was over the past few years. So Ohio State is a 14-point favorite over Wisconsin. Ohio State at home in this one, and Wisconsin coming off that loss to Illinois. This is a tough one. I think you pointed out Wisconsin's quarterback situation is pretty shaky, and Ohio State's just looked absolutely unstoppable. And this one's at home. I think I'm going to take Ohio State to cover the 14.
Yeah, definitely the toughest team Ohio State's faced all year. Definitely the toughest defense as well. Tough spot to pick Wisconsin coming after that Illinois loss. Doesn't inspire a lot of confidence in them. I really feel like it'll be a pretty close game, at least for a half or 3/4. I think Ohio State will probably pull away late, but Ohio State hasn't faced anybody all year. If it was on the road, I would definitely think Wisconsin would keep it within 10 points or a touchdown. On the road, a little bit of a tough pick for them, but I'll go with Wisconsin. I think it's kind of a backdoor cover here for Wisconsin.
All right, we have Michigan as a 1.5-point favorite at home against Notre Dame. Obviously, Michigan didn't look great in the first half against Penn State. Looked a little better in the second half. But I still don't trust Michigan's offense. And Notre Dame's been pretty good at getting to the quarterback this season, and Shea Patterson has not looked good when he's under pressure. So I feel pretty good about picking Notre Dame in this spot.
Yeah, I like Notre Dame in this one too. I think Michigan came back and played decent in that Penn State game, but I don't think Penn State's all they're cracked up to be. And I think Notre Dame's pretty good. So yeah, I'm riding with Notre Dame here. Another low-scoring game though.
All right, and we talked about Texas's defense being decimated by the injuries. That's actually opened as TCU as a favorite in this game.
Wow.
It did move down. Texas is now a 1.5-point favorite on the road in Fort Worth against TCU.
Yeah, I'm going with Texas in this one. I really just don't think TCU is very good. I know Texas is really struggling on defense with all the injuries they have, but TCU is just not a very good football team, so I'm going to ride with Texas in this one. I know they're on the road, know the injuries, but I'm going with Texas. I think they'll win by a touchdown at least.
Yeah, I think this will be a shootout again, most likely.
Yeah.
Texas giving up a lot of points, but I still think Texas, with the offense that they have, even though Sam Ehlinger's kind of all they have as far as a running game, I still think they'll have enough to beat a TCU team. It just has not been good this year. All right, Penn State is a 6-point road favorite on the road at Michigan State in East Lansing. Penn State off that big win over Michigan last week. Michigan State's offense showed some signs of life earlier this season, but they've been pretty rough over the past few weeks. Unless there's just some kind of emotional letdown for Penn State, I feel pretty confident in taking them and the 6 points even on the road.
I don't know. I feel like Michigan State at home. I think Penn State's really going to struggle to score in this one. This game is sandwiched in between the Michigan game and the Minnesota game. I think I'm feeling Michigan State in this one. I think they're going to cover. I don't know if they'll win, but they're at home. Penn State coming off of an emotional win against Michigan. I like Michigan State to cover.
All right, that's it for the Pick 6. And Clay, did you pick Ohio State or did you go Wisconsin? I'm sorry.
Wisconsin.
So a lot of differences on this one. So
yeah, I'm feeling the dogs.
Be a pivotal week.
It really could. Yeah, I'm giving you a chance to have a swing here. I'm feeling the underdogs this week. I like all the underdogs.
All right, we'll see how it goes.